Tsushima. I made up my mind on the spot. We ended up by cutting the video and making it 1947 minutes long. Okay, so this is not Assassin's Creed. You will get hurt quite a bit by jumping from this kind of height. Okay, major legend increase. The broken blacksmith, Yuna and I have tracked her brother to a prison camp in the walled town of Azamobe. If we're going to save Taka, we need to find him and help him. And Yuna says she has a friend for the job. I'll meet her at this friend's house just outside Azamobe. Okay, we're gonna track the tail, see if we can actually do. This is no. This is our horse. Okay. To mount our horse and go to southern Azamo. Okay, these are actually bears. No? Predator hides. Gear upgrades. Weapons and ammo, accessories. The saddle. Hero saddle used only by the greatest defenders of Tsushima. Okay.
Faster movement.
Okay. So we are out of arrows. But overall, really decent result. Sadly, we didn't get any headshots. That would have been rather nice. We will let him struggle a bit, okay? Because he's not the best kid on the block. Fuck them. We'll reach the fox then. And this is our little fox over here. Pillar of Honor. honor the shrine. Inner shrines needed to earn a minor charm slot. Completing inner shrines. And most likely, we are going to encounter Killer Runner somehow. This is the bird. And we have Mamushi Venom. Your blade strikes home. Your blades, actually, because it's in the plural, with venomous precision. We're going to see this. Currently equipped Yasha's Embers. Beware Warriors. Fiery Vengeance. Sakai Clan. Spring Bamboo. Even though the samurai fights with the vigor of youth. We're gonna skip to this one. Okay. For the novelty factor. Sadly, this guy took an arrow to the back of the head, so he went offline forever. Poor soul. Okay. So a bit of parkour, a bit of timing to be more accurate with you because this is nowhere as complex as the system of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And credit where credit is due, Assassin's Creed has one of the most complex parkour systems. To no one's surprise ever, because the stealth and the parkour systems are defining features for Assassin's Creed. As I mentioned before, I'm a fan of playing video games, so not, if you have constructive criticism, which comes from a place of understanding and empathy towards a video game, I agree with you. But if you don't, you shut your mouth and in the sense that you don't have to spend your entire lifetime playing or attacking a video game. And this brings us back to the situation of Ghost of Yotei, which isn't the best of situations, especially in the light of the killing of Charlie Kirk, the Turning Point USA founder and Turning Point USA founder, and whose killing at the hands of a formerly Republican okay. So the assassination was still effective. Good. Very nice. Charlie Kirk died, and one of the developers of Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotei, not really that sure about Ghost of Tsushima, okay. But Ghost of Yotei, 100% certain. said something true about Charlie Kirk and the fact that people are overreacting to his death. Okay, the guy is by no means Mahatma Gandhi. He was never known for his uh, peaceful stance, peaceful opinion on things. In my book, he used to be a major instigator to violence and actually hijacking the narrative. And distracting people from the actual issues in society. Okay, and I will go into further detail with that. So Charlie Kirk gets killed by this Taylor Robinson guy, I think. Okay, not a registered Republican, but coming from a conservative family. What he what he thoroughly embraced was the culture. Oh, perfection, really nice
There's
stuff.
no other way.
Even though even though this was a more sort of a Spider-Man jump than anything else. We have never worked in real life. This is even more outrageous than Assassin's Creed. So the guy dies. The guy dies, and this developer from Ghost of Yotei is critical of the guy. And as we know, America has been hijacked by Donald Trump and the MAGA rats. Donald Trump isn't even a Putin or a Russian neutral person. He's been proven to be a KGB agent back in the 70s and in the 80s, Agent Krasnov, okay, who was coerced into working for the Russians by his former wife, Ivana, which was Czech public operations agent tasked with the role of hijacking influential Western men and bringing them into the sphere of influence of the USSR. This is what happened, and this explains a lot. So, people are not giving enough credit to this marvelous dual sense controller in the ways that a first party Sony title works with this. So when he plays the flute, when Jin Sakai plays the flute, you can actually hear a bit of a sound coming from the controller and a vibration that is specific to the musical instrument, which is really nice, which is a really fine touch. It's not for your ordinary gamer who cannot appreciate it, but it's really a bulb for the soul of whoever is more artistically inclined. Okay, these little things, this attention to details, makes uh, PlayStation version the definitive way to play Ghost of Tsushima and hopefully Ghost of Yotei as well, because uh, to my pleasant surprise, I used to hate Sony for being uh, for having so many exclusives, for not bringing their games onto PC. But if you don't have exclusives, you don't sell your platform. Okay, so no one is going to buy an Xbox if they know that Gears of War is coming to PC, is coming on PlayStation as well. And to be honest with you, I'm a more of an Xbox guy. I used to be more of an Xbox guy because I love Gears of War. Gears of War is my favorite franchise on the Xbox, and I used to hate PlayStation for making their games exclusive to their platform, but I relish it a lot because I strongly consider the PlayStation 4 to be a Sashimono banner collections, artifacts, banners, Sashimono. Small flags worn by the common soldiers and samurai alike. These banners can display a clan's name, mon, leader's name, or slogan. They allow soldiers to see their allies on the battlefield at a glance. Sashimono banners are part of the legacy of Tsushima greatest clans. Shimura, Sakai, Arashi, Nagao, Kikuchi. It is vital to preserve them. Okay? So, for the sake of preserving the identity of Tsushima and of its biggest clans, most influential clans, we are collecting these Sashimono banners. Two out of the 80 collected. So there is a lot of exploring to do, even in Ghost of Tsushima, which isn't the most in-depth video game, but still provides those willing to engage with it with fun and immersive experience. So I was talking to you about Charlie Kirk and the way that gamers nowadays are attached to the right wing. Part of the gamers, they are part of vocal gamers that are being attached to the right wing. Um, the right wing is hijacking the kind of narrative and using it against the people to sow divide and distrust. Because the right wing is always concerned with keeping the hierarchy in place and keeping the status quo in place. The right wing, and when you look at things, you will have to look into the money trail of how things are being done. Pillar of honor. Let's see what we found over here. So I think we came to this objective correctly. Let's see. Okay. This is complete. And whichever was the second one, Adamu. So the right wing is hijacking the narrative and actually not helping anyone because the right wing is always willing to waste its people away. The same thing that happened in the live night of long nights between the SS and the SA is bound to happen again between the agents, between the brown shirts that who get the Nazis into power, and the black shirts who gets rid of the brown shirts and keep things under an iron grip, to say the least. As I suspected before, and I can also risk myself into claiming that the conditions for a civil war in the U.S. are met. The right is
Who will fight?
the conditions for a civil war are met.
Ready? Up sky!
But even if things don't escalate into a civil war, because the right wing is willing to do this, your friendly neighborhood traditionalists, okay, churchgoers who go to church, we are going to rescue this woman.
You'll be free soon.
My life is yours.
Be careful up there.
Take this. It's all I have.
If the left wingers were as extreme as the right wingers, you would have had civil war by now. But they're willing to work within the frames of normalcy, within the frames of civilization. The right wing is playing the victim card right now and hopes to lure out the radical elements of the left and hopes to sow dissent within the left wings to divide the left into as many bite-sized pieces it can in order to consume the left wingers. Okay, so this is the way they actually imagine doing this, and as you guys saw with Jimmy Kimmel, yeah, he wasn't accurate on his first statement because the guy was not a registered Republican, okay? He belonged to a right-wing family, to a conservative family, but he wasn't a right-winger per se, to be honest with you. This time, once again, this can be the Reichstag learning staged by Hitler in the same vein as Emperor Nero set Rome alight, set aflame. and I think this is actually it. The right wingers need a trigger. So the assassination of Charlie Kirk has been staged by the right wingers, by Trump itself, to foam up dissent and hatred towards the left and to warrant a full scale assault, an open assault on the left. Donald Trump already has his National Guard uh, being deployed within the United States, so basically bypassing the regional authority and having armed troops on the ground. Let's see what she has to say.
May Kami protect your path, my lord.
My mother believed Inari is my guardian. She saw a fox chasing fireflies outside our home the day I was born.
She knew that foxes are Inari's messengers in our world. When you see one, always follow where it leads.
I will. Thank you.
Okay, so this was her kind advice on the situation with the foxes then, and the way the Inari guard your metaphysical presence. This resembles the situation of Horst Wessel quite a lot of the Nazi Hitler Youth. No, I think it was actually SA. It was not title. So basically, it mirrors the Tsushima Island situation, and they needed a martyr. So Charlie Kirk came in clutch, 31 years old, married to Erica, uh, having two children. You know, it's the kind of person that you kill and that you that once dead becomes the perfect martyr. So you can no longer criticize Charlie Kirk. You can no longer talk anything about Charlie Kirk. Is this normal? In my book, it isn't normal. No one is beyond reproach, living or dead. You know, to have someone like Jimmy Kimmel being canceled out in the direct influence of Donald Trump and of his pawns within the American society. Because you have to remember that I was someone who voted for the initial mandate of Charlie Kirk, and I was for Charlie Kirk or Donald Trump. And I was very critical of the George Floyd murder. And I disliked the fact that George Floyd handled the arrest so badly. But not having enough arrows to go through this, I'll best get to Yuna, her friend's home in southern Azamo, and benefit from a major legend point increase. Okay, so our reward is major legend increase. So I mentioned before, I voted for Donald Trump. I couldn't vote in actuality, but I was a pro Donald Trump guy in 2016. Okay. But afterwards, I saw the arrest of George Floyd and the use of extensive force against George Floyd by Derek Chauvin, and really understand that police brutality within the United States is a real thing. Okay, they don't deal with drug dealers, but they are willing to murder someone, to press someone hard on the neck for a counterfeit $4 bill or something like that, which is preposterous. This would never happen in Europe. Okay, and the Europeans or the Asian guys would have a much finer restraining technique without endangering the guy as George Floyd was endangered by Derek Chauvin. And I would like to apologize to Sasha Dikisian, to Boss Funk. This is his team username, I think, for being a racist, for being manipulated back then, for not being empathetic enough. Because this is the issue of being unempathetic when you judge the situation without taking into account the entirety of the factors that make up a situation. We are going to get inside and see what Yuna has in store for us.
Taka's counting on us.
I love the kid, but this is too dangerous. It will never work.
We'll make it work.
This the samurai?
You can call me Lord Sakai.
Forgive me, my lord. I am Kenji, upstanding merchant, renowned sake brewer.
And the best swindler on the island. That's why he's going to help us rescue my brother from Azamo Bay.
That town's a fortress.
If the Mongols took it, we'll need an army to penetrate the walls.
Or a single delivery of sake.
It'll never work.
Get your sake ready. We'll discuss the plan on the move.
Let's have a drink first. Talk this through.
Now, Kenji.
When we get close to the town, you can hide in the cart with the sake.
The Mongols won't search it?
Not anymore. It's the same sake delivery I always sell them. They love my Dars. Dars, Mogul, give a Dars now!
You've been doing business with the enemy.
I keep the Mongols drunk, and they let me keep my head. All set. You sure you want to go through with this?
Anything for Taka.
How bad is the occupation in Azamo Bay?
A few people fought back. The ones left alive are prisoners, slaves.
But you never saw Taka?
No. But someone's been working the forge the past few days. Maybe it's your brother.
How long have you two known each other?
Since I was too young to know better.
I was just starting to brew sake. Sold Yuna my first batch.
Tasted like piss, but it was cheap.
For a while, I tried to get Taka's help selling it. Turned out he was too soft.
People told him sob stories, and he'd give them sake, free of charge. Mongols.
Damn, you two better get in the cart.
There aren't many. I can handle them.
No, Jin. Taka is so close. Please.
All right.
Get ready. They might search the cart.
You said they don't do that.
The town gates. I've never seen them this far out here.
My hand. Please. Consider boy. Hey! You, stop.
Dars! Dars for Azamo Bay!
Aha! Dars! Hurry up!
Just a little farther.
What was all that screaming?
Doesn't matter, keep it down.
Is that what Taka's going through?
Your brother's a skilled blacksmith. They won't treat him like that.
You don't know that. Please, let me go!
We're getting closer. Quiet.
Molgo! Podsadirć!
I can't believe this worked. Oh, no. Somebody must have pissed off the Mongols. They burned half the town. This is where we part ways.
Keep the Mongols drunk and distracted.
I'll do my best.
Stay safe, Genji.
And you, Lord Sakai.
Taka's waiting for us. Let's go.
Once we're done, I'll meet you at the crossroads behind town.
We need a vantage point to scout ahead.
This way.
Remember, no alarms. We do this quietly.
All the prisoners suffer. Got it. Up here. Look, by the gate.
He's in charge. Slaver.
Bastard.
He's inspecting the prisoners like they're horses.
He might lead us to Taka.
Follow him.
Taka's probably fine. He wouldn't try to run.
Let's go.
What is problem?
Your blacksmith, Taka. His work is shoddy. I think he's sabotaging you.
He is only blacksmith.
No, I'm a blacksmith too. And I'll do much better work.
I cannot be two. I get rid of him. But be ready to prove yourself.
It's full of Mongols.
We can't lose the slaver if he reaches Taka first.
Stay close, Yuna. I'll find a way through.
Den negumben. Ternikalli. Samura.
The slaver.
Can't let him get away.
Bitnik work.
Please. I need to rest.
It's Taka.
Yuna.
Taka! What did they do to you? You're safe now.
We need to move.
We can't. They'll catch us, just like the others.
This is Lord Sakai. He'll protect us.
I need you to trust me, Taka. I need your help.
I'll try, my lord. There's a gate nearby.
Then that's where we break out.
They found the slaver.
They'll kill us. We need to hide.
No, keep moving.
We can climb those crates.
Where are we going?
Kenji's waiting for us at the crossroads.
Kenji's with you?
If he made it out alive.
Okay. So I had to shut up because this was a really interesting section of the video game, part of the main story. So I'm not playing around, not commenting over the important
digging some more try.
Okay. Why let them slip away undetected for my own sake. As I said, the main issue stems from this very simple thing. You have to follow the money. The corporations like to play this kind of diversity game. They like to highlight the fact that somehow not being straight is a superior trait, and if you condemn people, you are inferior. But the thing is that these corporations, which are having Pride Month, which are celebrating this is not bad by itself, but I'm going to tell you what it
Horses, they're
does.
coming for us.
Get in the tall grass and stay down.
It's Kenji! Taka! You made it!
Were you followed?
No, but we can't go back to my place. It's crawling with Mongols. We should go.
We have to put some distance between us and Azamo Bay.
Haven't seen a Mongol since dawn. I think we're clear.
We need to figure out where to go next.
There's a place up ahead where you can see most of Izuhara.
Everyone all right?
I could use a drink and some sleep.
I can help with one of those.
Taka, you've been quiet.
First time in days, I haven't felt like I was about to die. My lord, I am grateful. But how do you know Kenji and my sister?
I owe Yuna my life.
We have something in common.
I'm not built for riding all night.
Komatsu is just over that ridge.
They have a forge.
One of the best on the island.
Good place to make tools. Maybe something to get Jin over the walls of Castle Canada. What do you say, Taka?
My lord, I'll do anything to repay you for freeing me.
Thank you. Taka, Kenji, get some rest. We can't stay here long. How are you doing?
I have my brother back.
He's shaken up. Can you get him to Komatsu in one piece?
With food and rest, he'll be fine.
Your brother wasn't the only prisoner in Azamo Bay.
You're going to save them.
And make their captors suffer.
Good.
Ride for Komatsu Forge. I'll join you when I can.
Jin? Thank you.
So, the broken blacksmith is now complete. Hammer and forge. Yuna's brother is finally safe, but we had to split up after our escape. I should make sure they reached the town of Komatsu Forge. If Taka's had time to recover, He may be able to make me a tool to climb the walls of my uncle's prison at Castle Canada. We have blood on the grass as well. Blood on the grass. The mercenary straw hat run-in may be rough around the edges, but I could use their blades to help rescue Lord Shimura. I should look them up and see if they are open to some work. Apparently, they've been hunting Mongols in the Kishi grasslands. We have the Ronin attire and also the major legend increase as rewards. And our objective is to travel to the coast by Kishi grasslands. Major legend increase for this one and go to the town of Komatsu Fort. Hammer and Fort. Okay. Good. These are Tales of Tsushima, and this is Jin's journey. A new gift is available. Gift altar. Are we going to fast travel to this one? Where are we? I'm going to go to this. See? You can notice just how small the map is when compared to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Sadly, the huge map doesn't work that well in the favor of Assassin's Creed. This by no means that Assassin's Creed Shadows is a bad game, only that it has a different structure. It's sadly more bloat, is not as reliable when it comes to when it comes to okay. You know, I also enjoy Assassin's Creed Shadows very much, and given the fact that people have been so critical of Assassin's Creed Shadows, if you are curious, if you're keen on looking over casting an eye onto my YouTube account, you will see just how much I dislike between inverted commas Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows is currently my favorite game, my game of the year, my favorite game of all time. My favorite game of all time used to be Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Really nice game. Sadly, Square Enix pushed them into an early release and doing a lot of stupid stuff in terms of pre-ordering video game. Pre-order perks were different. And sadly, it has not been as
that? Let's see.
Okay. So it didn't become as much of a modern day classic as it should have. Because in all honesty, JOC X Mankind Divided has the best top world. Yeah. Stuff. Because in all honesty, the frag level is one of the best hub worlds and in many ways superior to many open worlds in video games. Open worlds are not necessarily great to have within video games. Far Cry and Assassin's Creed are guilty of doing this to death. Of having a map full to the brim with flash quests, with copy and paste things, which is not necessarily a bad thing by itself. As long as there is a bit of variation given by the gameplay, the encounters, the foes that you will face, uh, this is by no means a bad thing in my book. Yeah, you could go ahead and have as many unique quests as you can. This involves more effort. Okay, so it really depends on the flow of the video game. But I don't dislike Assassin's Creed for this. Quite the opposite. This is filling the world with things to have, and spicy take, hot take, but I strongly consider the open world in Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Shadows to be superior to the open world in Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption has this kind of realistic world, but it's barren, it's empty. And I hate the double standard that is being applied onto Assassin's Creed and Red Dead Redemption, where if you have the natural world which is devoid of anything, you will appreciate Red Dead Redemption and hate Assassin's Creed Shadows.